What it do, what it do, what it do. Good people, what it do. It's your girl Empress back up in the heezy one more again. I am so excited to be here. I promise you, it's just like for me, being that as I have expressed previously, that this is doing this here is something that is helping me break out of a comfort zone. And so, that's what the last video was about, our habits or whatever. If you haven't seen it, pause this one, go back to what flavor is your Kool-Aid. I think it was a dope show. I know it was a dope show. But moving forward, like I said, we back one more week. It's Thankful Thursday. We got to get into it. As you come in, please, please, please show your girl some love by hitting that like button. Help me get in this YouTube traffic to attract other like-minded individuals like yourself. To all my returning viewers, what it do, you know how we do. Drop a what it do in the comments. Let me know you slid through. And please, by all means, hit that like button. And if you are new here and you are feeling me so far, and by the time you make it to the end of the video, I know you're going to, feel the energy um, coming out of here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure that when you do that, the notification bell is highlighted. That way you get notified when I drop some new content. So moving forward, like I said, it's Thankful Thursday. So what are you thankful for? You already know. Don't hit me with the run in the mill, right? Don't hit me with that automated response. Hit me off with something that you don't even think about. That's what we want to be thankful for. That's what we want to be grateful for. Having an attitude of gratitude. Um, Moving forward, what I am thankful for, I am thankful for lungs. Why? Because they are a vital organ, and without them, um, I know that they have some apparatuses and everything like that, but to be able to have both lungs functioning to the point where, I don't have to worry about, carrying around anything extra to help me breathe. Being that I am able to do that effectively on my own, I am very grateful. Um, there are people out here that aren't as fortunate, so understand that we are a human being on this earth, and that is something that we need to be able to function in our life, and that is to be able to breathe. And so I am thankful for my lungs. So with that being said, by all means, take a moment, pause, dig deep, and let me know what you're grateful for down in the comments. Let's get that conversation started. So, moving right along, this is where we check the temperature. So, I wanted to ask you, how is your soul doing? I know a lot of people, may not even be able to resonate, like what type of question that is. But because, if you are anyone like myself, like anybody for that matter, we get stuck in a routine. We get stuck into got to be here, got to do that, got to do this, whatever have you. And we never take a moment to see how we are. And usually, when people ask you how you're doing, it's just that generated response, that automated response, I'm fine, or I'm good, or whatever have you. I highly doubt if when you know, pass somebody or in passing and you say, oh, hey, how you doing? That you're ready and you're really ready to take on, what it means to really ask somebody that day what their day is like or how they're really feeling. So um this is that portion. I really do want to know how your soul is doing, because we don't do enough self check-ins. We don't tap in to our inner being to find out, are we really in a high vibrational mode, or are we in the lower vibrational mode? um and with that being said, when those when those two things aren't in balance, your vibration isn't in balance. That's when we start projecting out things into the universe, to those around us, when we are out of alignment, and we, that work life balance or whatever have you, it's just not smooth. Um, and we're not doing our due diligence to make sure that it stays on as a most even plane as possible. We just run a risk of having low vibrational things happen, you know, and so we don't want that. So I want to check in with you. Definitely, if you're feeling stressed and you didn't even know that your shoulders were at your earlobes, or you were breathing heavy, or for that matter holding your breath, not even using those lungs, as I told you that I'm thankful for today, and not just today, every day. But we don't take time to really inhale and exhale just to breathe. And sometimes they even say, when you're dealing with anxiety and things of that nature, just taking some time to breathe can help lessen your heart rate, bring your blood pressure down, enable you to think clearly. So, without being long winded, just see where you are right now. How's your soul doing? If you're high, you're radiating high, the sun is shining, your light beam, your lifesaver is strong and radiant, then good for you. But if you find yourself on the lower end of the spectrum, what is it that can be done to bring you up a little higher? Okay. So, with that being said, we're gonna move right into the meat, the 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 topic of today, and that is, um, what is your mood like right now? Talking about all this energy and this, being high vibrational, low vibrational. Right now, like we did the check in with our soul, what type of mood? Just take a moment and just reflect back to maybe your alarm woke you up, or whenever you woke up, what was your exact mood from that moment? Was it pleasant? Usually if you got to go to work, and you hear the alarm, depending on if you were getting some good sleep or whatever, you don't want to get up. But I'm saying, aside from that, you know what's your mood like right now? um Yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, after I was listening to the audiobook, like I was mentioning, in the last video, the 7 daily habits of effective people, by Stephen Covey. um it's on YouTube in audio form for the Lolo. Okay, free 99, get into it. But after getting dressed and listening to that, because it's very important for you to feed yourself positive things that are going to uplift you. One reason why I don't watch the news, because a very large percentage of it is negative. And so I know for myself that it tends to bring my mood down. So I don't want that in the morning. That's when I'm the clearest, hopefully. That's when I'm waking up out of my slumber. And low vibrational things is not on my list of things to be subjected to. So anyway, moving forward, um what type of mood are you in right now? Because like I said, I was listening to the audiobook, and so it takes time to digest. And um I really start to realize, and not saying that I'm realizing it right now, but it depends on where we are in life. We can hear these cliches, or someone can tell us something, but until we get into a situation where we're able to utilize what we've heard previously, it doesn't really click, it really doesn't sink in. But hearing and listening to the audiobook, and I really started to hone in to the fact that your mood, your mood and your ability to, or your inability to control your mood is what is going to be reflected in your day. Similar to what I've always said, your energy, whatever you project, is going to come back. That's karma, that's science, that's law, whatever you want to call it. But if we control our mood, we control our day. And that's what, that I was going to put on my IG. If you haven't followed me yet, you can follow me over there. I am staying on point on my IG. Anyway, it'll be in the description box. But like I was saying, if you learn how to really control your mood, and that means controlling your emotions, because emotions are like 99.9 of all of our thoughts and actions is predicated. It's, what it is for you. But if we're able to make sure that we are as close to in the middle and high vibrational as possible, then, you know, the day seems brighter. It could be raining outside, but still, your spirit is light. You know what it feels like when your countenance is low, and your spirit is just low, and you're in a bad mood, you're in a low place, you're in that sunken place. Um so if when you wake up and you don't immediately do a self check-in, see how your soul is doing, check your mood, and make the adjustments to get you where it's proper, it's in a healthy, it's in a high vibrational stance for you, then that mood that you have is going to control the rest of your day. And if you just take a moment to think about it, how many times have we got into a disagreement with someone, and we just keep playing back that situation in our head, and not only does it take up minutes, it begins to take up hours, then it's taking up the whole day. Then maybe if you're a person that really hold on to things, now it's a couple of days to a week, to now that's the only thing you have on your mind is this disagreement. You've allowed that situation, and I'm not saying that we are void of emotions, but our emotions have to be in check, which is a direct reflection of where is our mood. What's your mood like right now? Are you in a space where no one wants to be around you, or are you in a space where people gravitate to you because you know you got that good energy? And even with that, there has to be balance, reciprocation. Because if you find yourself being a giver, then you overgive, and then you have nothing for yourself. And then once you're running on empty, which is now going to affect your mood. Now, you see where I'm going with this? So it's very, very, very important. What's your mood looking like right now? What type of mood are you in? What type of mood you in? You in a good mood? Be honest with me. If you finding yourself more in the lower vibrational aspect more than halfway through your day, you got to get off that hamster wheel. You got to find some way to break that habit, that gray cloud character that I spoke about in the last video. It's Mando. It really is Mando for us to check our mood, okay? Because oh my goodness, I promise you, there's so much I just want to get into about this book. But anyways, um, I'll just leave it right there. Just throughout the day, check your mood, see how you are, look around you, and see what type of mood is in the environment that you're in. If that environment is not where it needs to, are you contributing to where it's not? as opposed to where it can be? What type of seeds? Back to the garden analogy. What type of seeds are you planting? Are you leaving around? What's your mood like? Hmm? Are you the type of person that needs your coffee before you start talking to anybody? I used to, but I weaned myself off of coffee. That habit is something else. Okay, caffeine is something else. But shout out to all the coffee drinkers. I now drink tea, but just check your mood, because your mood, and your ability or inability to control it is evidently you're gonna manifest the your day and how it's going to go. Okay. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold you. Just check your mood, take your temperature throughout the day. Make sure that you're planting good seeds so you can receive that good harvest back in return. Okay. So until then, this is a quick one. Life is a movement. Get in traffic. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.